It's a WrestleMania 36 themed week, which means we have got The Undertaker and Road to Glory. You guys know the deal with that already because it's been up for a day or so. But our attention is shifted because Money in the Bank has had a huge match from last week's, it's crazy to say that, event. But if you want to see a cash in, all you gotta do is let me in. Thank you for letting me in. I really appreciate it. Do you want to have a cup of tea, cup of coffee? Or, you know, let's have a beer. Let's have a beer together. Let's do this. I'm happy you let me in. The now seemingly legendary, it's crazy. If you haven't seen it, you need to go and watch it. John Cena versus The Fiend match is what is part of Money in the Bank this month. The whole situation with Money in the Bank still, even with this change, is something that Cat Daddy need to seriously look at. However, there are positives, and that is mainly the cards they've chosen are freaking amazing. Let's get started though and say, if you are hyped for the cards they've chosen and the people they've chosen, smack that like button as hard as you possibly can. And if you go hard enough with the likes, I might just go one step further and get more than 2 cards to get the pro. It's on you guys. In the comment section, I'm going to give you guys a situation with the world in its current state. So many people are wondering whether WWE are even going to be able to film anymore. So I'm going to ask, if in a situation there's no pay-per-view next month, which apparently is Money in the Bank, if I'm not wrong, who do you think SuperCard will put as the Money in the Bank if they were to go to any old pay-per-view? You put your own personal Money in the Bank in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn notifications on. I finally said everything now. Let's get right into it, because these are the Money in the Bank cards. Bray Wyatt, John Cena, nice and simple. It is all WrestleMania winners. So you can see here, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Alexa Bliss. However, the price is still too damn high. It needs to change, Cat Daddy. It needs to change. But the cards look beautiful. Absolutely freaking fantastic. The shine is on the right place. They're on a pirate ship that's been blown up. It's on fire. And that is amazing. And that's exactly what I'd expect with The Fiend. John Cena, unfortunately, is just kind of sat there waiting to drown. Well, with The Fiend, it is power and toughness, and he absolutely wrecks John Cena in power and toughness. But when it comes to speed, John Cena is in charge. And of course, with the charisma, you knew Big Match John was going to take that belt. I've got to go with The Fiend. John Cena just looks like John Cena. There's nothing interesting about it. The Fiend is where it's at. So I've got to go get that done. I've got to do it. But as you've noticed, look, 5 of 5. They've finally done it. They're finally allowed fortifiable Money in the Bank cards. Oh, but wait, the price is 25,000 contracts. I cannot think many different people, companies who do something so right and do awesome stuff and then mess it up the next one. And this is not, I don't want to nag, I don't want to rage, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Are you insane, SuperCard, Cat Daddy, whoever you want me to call you? This is balmy. Why are we still, when you've reduced the meaning of Money in the Bank cards so much that they are honestly, apart from the beginning of a tier, completely meaningless? You go and do something so good by allowing people to fortify cards finally 3 tiers into the game, which is great, cool, probably late to the party a little bit, but that's great, awesome. And then you still charge over the limit you set in. So even if you had 100,000 Money in the Bank contracts, you couldn't get a fortify free card. You'd still have to probably spend money on the game to even get it. or spend weeks grinding. The maximum this should cost is a absolute top 15,000. At the beginning of the game, you guys said very specifically you wanted to double down, your words, not ours, on people using this game as a hobby. And when they're playing the game, seeing it as a hobby, something casual players can enjoy. Casual players are never going to get their hands on this stuff. You guys know what you're doing. Please rethink this over and drop the cost for future Money in the Banks. Because quite frankly, this stuff is just going to get missed by the majority of people. And it's stupid. So I hope my message is getting across that this kind of stuff needs to change. Rant over. Here comes the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I've been waiting so long since the beginning of Season 6 to get my hands on a Fiend card. And here he is. And actually, now they've got a pack as well. Sweet, I didn't realise that you've gone back to packs. They must have done that recently. Here is Money in the Bank, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I am so happy I've got this card. Yeah, this is going to be great. I am so looking forward to using this card. That's number one. We're going to lock it in. And then we're going to do the same again, which I've got just enough contracts to do this in. But here comes the second. It is a pro Bray Wyatt. Hopefully people are not going to take the bait and do a fortified 2 or 3 of this card. Because if you do, God, you're crazy. You're incredibly dedicated, but you are also incredibly crazy. Gosh darn it. So let's go and get the card ready. In the meantime, I'm going to show you a pull I got this morning during Road to Glory. Enjoy. I surely got to be hitting my pull soon. Oh, there we go. Talk to your pulse.
Bro.
Ah, bro. Yo, bro. Not bad. Perfect timing. Perfect frickin' timing. Never frickin' single. But he's alright. He's alright. I'm actually stunned that William Goldberg, Woody Goldberg, is actually leaving WWE without contract, without facing this man. Unreal. Okay, Primal. Primal it is. That's what we're going for. Where is it? Perfect. Now, in case people are asking about the equipment and the gear, ladies and gentlemen, it is coming. Do not worry. We have 100 of 100 on both Bray Wyatts. Obviously, it now needs training, which I'm going to speed up. Which, by the way, I'm just finishing off this training. Probably shouldn't have started that. Not gonna lie. Do not worry, ladies and gentlemen. We will be covering this off in an upload, which will go live tomorrow. But we have more important things on our plate right now. There is Bray Wyatt fully done. And there's another 400 credits down the drain. It doesn't matter because I now go to I like very much. He is fully leveled up, ready to go. He's in no decks, which is what I want to see. Combine, and here is a WrestleMania 36 Bray Wyatt Fiend Pro. Let's see it. Oh, it's burning. Why is everything to do with Bray Wyatt gone to the fire? There's smoke going off in the background. They've got the water down below. Everything's on fire. Everything's burning. And the Fiend is freaking loving it. So let's go and lock in that, I think. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So there is the Fiend. We are going to level this son of a bee up. Well, first, actually, no, we're going to check the images. We've got a bunch of different images. We've got the original one. So it was Cataclysm? Yeah, it was Cataclysm. You got the special one from SummerSlam. That just looks creepy, but the red kind of, I don't know. This one's going to look really good. This is the Hell in a Cell one. That looks pretty special. So if you got yourself the Hell in a Cell Money in the Bank, you're going to love that. This one doesn't go so well, so I'm going to go with the Hell in a Cell Bray Wyatt, because he looks mean as hell and everything's burning around him, which is probably like him. So, again, thoughts in the comment section down below. I would like to know from each and every single one of you what your personal Money in the Bank card would be if there was no WWE pay-per-views next month and they had to wait for a new one or new pay-per-view in a couple of months' time. What would you have as your Money in the Bank cards? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button for these Money in the Bank cards, because I'm so hyped that it is John Cena and Bray Wyatt, or the Fiend. Subscribe, turn your notifications on. Let's go and get this bad boy fully leveled up, shall we? I like having the card, but it really isn't much use. I can always go in the catalog and see the image if I want to. So I'm going to take that. And then where is Bray Wyatt? I'm going to use him to level up him. Perfect. See how far that gets us. 93. Okay. That's not bad. Damn, he's powerful though. That's no momentum on that. No momentum on that at all. And he's already an absolute monster. This one's going to be particularly hard to do, because I don't want to do this. But I do already have a Macho Man Randy Savage here. And I really like the WrestleMania 3 cards. But SuperCards pushed me to the edge, man. The leveling is not easy. So we see how much damage this is going to do. It didn't even take it to 105. Are you... Holy goddamn. I just sacrificed Macho Man for nothing. And I'll get rid of this Rey Mysterio. Because again, I've got the card. Don't need the actual image itself. There we go. 105, 105. He's fully leveled up. Obviously, this doesn't include any of the additional levels. I think he's a little bit weaker than the Kevin Nash card. I think I'd have to take the momentum off to check it out. This card doesn't even come within a sniff. So I'm glad I don't have the contract to spend, because you'd need an F1 or F2 to go up against the NWO cards. And that is where my problem lays. Unfortunately, the contract cost is way, way too high for what you get in return. So there we go. The NWO cards absolutely crush Bray Wyatt. But Bray Wyatt absolutely crashes all the other cards. And without momentum, he comes in as this. So he is still markedly better than, let's say, the next best, which is Rey Mysterio. But there we go. We at least know not to put our contracts into Mr. Bray Wyatt. I've been SuperZombGBBQ. You've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully, Cat Daddy will have some sense when it comes to the Money in the Bank contracts by then. Laters.